Sagittarius. I'm here to give you insight and guidance, and I just ask for spirit to meet you where you're at in this current space and time. This is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to all Sagittarius, and of course, time is fluid, so some things that I talk about in the reading may be taking place currently. It can even take place, towards the end of November or going into December. Either way, you guys let me know. All right, so let's take a look and see what's going on with you guys, Sagittarius. Okay, first card is Trust. This card was also in the Scorpio reading, so you could be dealing with the Scorpio or have Scorpio in your chart, maybe even Taurus. Flame of Inspiration, wow. So this card was in the Leo reading. And of course, Sagittarius, you are a fire sign. So this definitely could be you. Jade Mountain, wow. Jade Mountain, also in the Leo reading. Okay, Compassion. Okay, so Sagittarius, first card, well, we'll start with these cards first, but the first card is Trust. So there's definitely a need for you guys to trust a little bit more. It doesn't necessarily just mean trusting other people, but it could just be trusting yourself a bit more. The fact that this Flame of Inspiration is looking right over at the Trust, this could be referring to someone. You could be dealing with someone and you're finally deciding to trust them. Okay, so that's what I see for some of you guys here. I also see that you've been going through some ups and downs. You currently could be going through this because as she stands here, there is some water coming up. So there's like a wave of water. So your emotions could be running high. You're trying your best to suppress your emotions, maybe to suppress how you truly feel. But as a result, it's only isolated you. And I'm hearing keeping someone at arm's length, keeping someone at bay. You could be keeping someone at bay, okay, or someone could be keeping you at bay. It just really depends. But what's really important is that you trust the process, that this process is actually going to help build your endurance. It's going to strengthen you because I'm looking at the background here and there is like a castle or a strong building, not just strong building, but a structure, okay, a solid foundation. I see this as this situation that's taking place is making you stronger, okay? You could have just been going through ups and downs. It could be, has something to do with relationships, families, work, anything, okay? But it's really important that you trust the process because it's going to make you stronger. And I really feel like the flame of inspiration is like reinforcing this, okay? Despite what you're going through or will be going through, it's going to make you stronger, okay? You're going to have a new zest for life. You're going to have a new sense of direction, okay? And like I said, this could already be taking place. The Jade Mountain. So the Jade Mountain, I see this as, feeling jaded, feeling some type of way, though you have gone through some challenges, the ups and downs, you're still feeling a little bit bitter about it. That's for some of you, not all of you. For others of you, I see that you're moving on. You're not allowing your circumstances or your emotions or, your past to get the best of you. The key word here is mountain. And mountain is a symbol of strength, structure. Also, it can talk about being hardened. Okay, so your experiences may have caused you to feel a bit hardened. Okay, a bit hardened. And as a result, it's kind of made you feel jaded or feel like a little bit bitter. Okay, so really watch out for that. Use your challenges and your adversities as an opportunity to strengthen, okay, your mind, body, and spirit. Okay, it's all a lesson at the end of the day. I'm sure it's lessons that we don't want to have to go through. We just kind of want things to be easy peasy and smooth sailing. I mean, nothing's wrong with that, but life is not a bed of roses. So despite what you've gone through, use those challenges and that experience to strengthen you, to um, inspire you as well. Okay, you got to trust yourself. And then the last card here we have compassion. So this is self-explanatory. Um, and going back to this mountain card, like I said, harden. You could be in a relationship where it has caused you to, um, it's hardened your heart, or it's hardened your um, like demeanor. Okay, like you're kind of rough around the edges. This relationship has caused you to feel that way, or maybe the person you're dealing with is like this. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. But watch out for that. Compassion. So looking at this card here, there's like two lovebirds. Okay, two lovebirds. So I really see this as um, a need for you to be more compassionate with your one-to-one relationships. This can be like a romantic relationship or a relationship with others. Being more gentle, being more mindful in regards to, how you communicate with other people. Some of you could be a little bit harsh, okay? And it happens, because sometimes we go through difficulties, we don't feel good, and we may lash out sometimes. So just really watch out for that, okay? Do your best to watch out for that. I also see this as an opportunity for you to be more compassionate with yourself, okay? Um, I'm hearing like with these two birds, like yin and yang energy. So there's a need for you to really balance out these energies. And once you're able to balance out these energies, you're going to be more gentle with yourself and in return gentle with others, okay? Um, I'm hearing crying, like I hear crying, okay? So I don't know, Sagittarius, some of you could be crying, like suffering in silence, a bit, okay? Don't be afraid to ask for help, because some of you, I mean, looking at the mountain, the Jade Mountain, it's like I said, it could be very like a rigid energy, stubborn energy, an energy that's not movable. So this is a call for you to ask for help. And I do see some of you coming out, like emerging, asking for help, looking at this flame of inspiration, okay? Because right behind the flame of inspiration is the Jade Mountain and the compassion, okay? It's like having enough compassion for yourself to ask for help, okay? And it's trusting, okay? So I see for some of you, you're going to be asking for help, and it could be something simple, or it could be something, on a large scale. It really depends, okay? Oops. Power. Wow, this is a beautiful card. Look at that. Power. Wow. I'm hearing the song Ignition by R. Kelly. Is there a remix to Ignition? Hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body, got everything. Man in here wishing, sipping on coke and rum. I'm like, so what? I'm drunk. Okay. Besides him and his character, I mean, he made some good music, so. But anyways, this is what I'm hearing, okay? So the power. So it's like seeing this flute here and seeing instruments in general. This talks about harmony. You have the power to cultivate harmony in your life. Things seem to be kind of like in a whirlwind. Like you just, for some of you, you may not know if you're coming or going, okay? But it's really important that you stand in your power and understand that you have the control and the power to, well, not just control, but you have the power to cultivate harmony in your life. And look on the back here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but he has like arrows here. So this is you, Sagittarius. There's the arrows here, okay? And this tells me to, I'm hearing like aggression, okay? There is a need also to try your best, okay, not to be overly aggressive. You can be overly aggressive with yourself or others. So really try your best to cultivate more harmony in your connections, in your environment as well, especially, if there is disharmony around you that's out of your control. You have the power to cultivate that harmony within you, okay, and within your surroundings, okay. but you don't have to do it in a way that's aggressive. You can do it in a way that's kind of like subtle and gentle. Okay, and that's power. The fact that you don't have to be aggressive to get what you want, or aggressive to, you know what I mean? So, what else am I seeing here? I'm hearing charmed, charmed. Okay, so some of you could be very charming, of course, or you're charming someone. Okay, because looking at him playing this flute, it's like very majestic and sensual. So you could be charming someone, or someone could be charming you. Okay. Wow, questioning your beliefs. So Sagittarius, some of you could be questioning your belief. Okay. Feeling a little bit indecisive. Okay, just looking at her facial expression, there is some indecisiveness. Okay. I'm hearing also that there will be occasional nights of the dark soul. Okay, like you're going through like some dark moments. Okay, and this can be just a little phase, or this could be something that has been going on. Okay, and there's definitely a need for you guys to trust yourself. It goes back to trust, okay? Because a lot of you could be very indecisive. You could even have Libra in your chart, okay? Even dealing with the Libra, because this energy is like Libra energy, okay? It's like I'm hearing, should I stay or should I go? Should I do this or should I do that? Should I say something? Should I not? There's like an energy of that. Oh, forgiveness. Wow. So there's a need for you to forgive yourself, and also forgive others as well. Okay. And the reason why you're questioning your beliefs, or questioning whether or not you're on the right path, or if you should do this or do that, is because you haven't forgiven. That's for some of you. Some of you have not forgiven. And since you have not forgiven yourself or forgiven others, it leaves you questioning yourself. It leaves you feeling as though, or leaves you feeling rigid in a way, you know? Because when we don't forgive, it hardens us. Okay, going back to this Jade Mountain, feeling jaded. Okay, space clearing. Wow. Space clearing. So these cards were also in the Scorpio reading. So you could have Scorpio in your chart dealing with the Scorpio. Okay. So space clearing. So there is a need for you, Sagittarius, to clear space. This could be just clearing space within your home. Throwing out what no longer is serving you, or a purpose. I'm also getting a vision of like items, like you could have items of your exes, okay, that you haven't thrown away. And it's a call for you to toss these items out, clear space. It's time to start new. I also see this as you guys initiating space clearing. You're willing to forgive. You're choosing not to be indecisive. You're choosing not to be in a vibration that keeps you rigid and keeps you stuck. You're making the effort. Okay, so I see that that a lot of you are actually clearing space. You're taking the initiative. So good job. Okay. I also see this working hand in hand with the forgiveness. So once you're able to forgive, then you can clear space. You have an opportunity to welcome in more positive energy, more opportunities that are, harmonious. Okay. Okay, so going forward, well, let's just do in conclusion for Sagittarius, in conclusion. But I see that you guys are really in your power. You're just gonna go through a few speed bumps, or could be going through a few speed bumps. So it's a call for you to really forgive yourself, forgive others as well. No one is perfect. Okay, I'm picking up on Virgo energy too. Like beating up on yourself. Okay, you can have Virgo in your chart or dealing with the Virgo, whatever. But there's this, that energy is here. Okay, no one is perfect, so forgive yourself and move forward. Okay, you may blame yourself because of a situation. It has something to do with parenting. It has something to do with your career choices. Really anything. Okay, forgive yourself and then move forward. Okay, this life is a lesson. Okay, we have to be willing to learn. Okay, so in conclusion for Sagittarius, in conclusion, wow, Sea of Love. So Sagittarius, there are people around you that really love you. There's a need for you to be vulnerable, to trust. Some of you have a hard time trusting. And it's understandable because maybe you've allowed people in and then they've hurt you. But this is really a call for you to, trust yourself again, of course, and open yourself up. Not open yourself up to the point where you allow people to take advantage of you, but open yourself up to allow people to help you, to allow love to come through. You are a lovable person, okay? And it's really important that you understand that as well, okay? I also see this as a positive. It's like you letting your guard down and now you're seeing the blessings pour in. I also see this as love entering your life as well. Love, support. But just really watch out for your emotions because there is an energy of like emotions running high or being afraid to share how you truly feel because of maybe you feel like someone would hurt you if you were to share what you truly feel, your beliefs. Maybe people would not agree with you or whatever, okay? But you can't worry about that, okay? So just do your best to also keep your emotions in check. So this is for Sagittarius. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. So this is a fixed moon. Okay, and I just talked about fixed energy. Okay, so fixed moon, it says hold your vision. So hold your vision. Okay, whatever that vision is, I really feel like the vision that you're holding, that you're needing to hold is to trust. Okay, because she is focused on this card, okay, on the trust card. All right, so hold your vision, trust the process, trust yourself. Okay, trust that things will balance out again. Okay, but most importantly, trusting yourself, trusting that you can make the right decisions for yourself, trusting that you can cultivate happiness, love, harmony, peace into your life. Okay, hold that vision, Sagittarius. You guys got this. Okay, so I hope you like the reading. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, feel free to send me an email. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the month, and God bless.